mean, she obviously heals,
I'm
but
streaming,
she's not a tank.
bitches.
She's not a straight tank. She's not a straight like healer. She's
Tank
more
support hybrid.
Yeah, but she doesn't do any of the roles well at all. She's more of a utility character. Her CC is her most important aspect. If she if they took if they got rid of her, if they buffed the shit out of her healing and took rid of her like shield bash completely, and it didn't some people, she would never be used. So that's the only reason she's used. And her flail is really good to zone people.
Yeah.
Prepare for battle.
That's why I used to play Lucio too, because like boosts are super utility and like speed boost is super utility.
I got some water.
Yeah, I want to get better at Lucio. Play him more.
Oh, Nix, what the fuck? Why aren't we playing? Why don't we ever play CTF? Is it because I threw my games to play with you?
If you want like a really quirky like way to learn how to play really well as Lucio is make it so that you have to hold shift to heal or to speed boost, and you'll learn to speed boost a lot more. Because what I feel like people do as Lucio is they switch between healing and speed boost way too often. Like they just keep spamming shift for some reason. I don't know why. But if you have to hold it, it makes it more consistent, and it gives you more like tactical feedback of when you're like. Because if you just press it and then you let go of it and you walk away from the computer and come back, 9 times out of 10 you won't remember what if you're healing.
I never
or
heard
like,
that voice line before.
Yeah, speed boosting in and out of fights too.
It was just a voice line between Lucio.
You should be. I think the default.
I've definitely heard the default should be speed, and you
Default
just
should be speed. Yes, it should be because default speed is so much more useful. I don't know why it's not.
I like about Narc's aggressive. Narc's playing Lucio because he makes the team aggressive.
Watch any top 500 with Lucio in the game. In spawn, they will switch to boost right now.
It starts on speed.
Does this start with taxiing?
Yeah, speed is the default, but a lot of people switch to healing and run healing, or they'll like just have speed.
They've changed that.
Nick,
Really?
you know what a taxi is?
I mean, I don't. I've
but
I
yeah.
remember back in the day that you would have to switch to.
You know what a taxi is, but do you not efficiently do it? Like, you know,
Taxiing is a
certain
common thing.
yeah, but do you know how certain heroes can get back faster? Well, if there's a hero that runs slow like Ana, you can taxi an Ana back quicker to the fight.
Yeah.
Why'd you ask Nick?
Because I didn't know if she knew, like, because some people think, I've seen a lot of lower, speed boost, so speed boost of Reinhardt or something stupid that can get back fast. It's like, they can get back. You speed boost them in mid, you don't have to speed boost them in front.
The thing is, speed boosting a charge run still makes it faster.
It does.
It makes everything
what I'm trying to tell you is that you can use it efficiently or put healers into your front line. I've noticed that Narc does that a lot. He does that a lot. He's target priorities when he comes to taxing. So that's
I feel like speed boosting really fast characters is actually super OP.
And he makes the team aggressive when he plays healer. Like
I just haven't played Lucio like that much yet.
Yeah, but you gotta know when to be aggressive. Let's go in. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Narc does.
The thing is,
like, okay, let's go in.
Alright, so back when Lucio was actually good, really good, every high level Lucio was because Lucio, the way he's placed, the way his kit is built is he is the one that dictates like how the team plays.
Yeah, Narc plays like that. That's how he plays.
He wants them to be aggressive until speed boost and tell them to play right. If not, he'll go off and like my favorite like the way I could tell a good Lucio from like a average one is if you help your flankers by speed boosting them and helping them secure a kill and then getting out with them. I think that's one of the telltale signs of a good Lucio.
Have you ever seen a speed boosted fucking Reaper? I just seen one this earlier today.
Now that
wasn't fun.
Alright, so when they buffed shift, I don't know what they call it. I don't know what that ability is called. He never got speed boost from it. It used to be normal speed boost. And a big part of flanking as Reaper, you need the Lucio to help you speed to secure kills with the bait.
Did you know that when you bait,
Not without the bait. Oh, now he does. He reloads on every ability. Except I think E. E's literally useless. No one uses it. But he reloads on ulting. He reloads on
you used to be able to cancel his shotgun for a quicker reload. I used to do it all the time. You burn your clip, right, and then you melee and it would automatically reload.
It doesn't automatically do it, but
it used to.
You can you can still animation cancel it. It saves like 3 seconds.
Hey, that's crucial in
Animation cancel reload?
Yeah, on Reaper.
Oh,
the thing is, right before he throws the shotgun, you melee, and you'll instantly have your shotgun.
It
cancels the animations of him throwing them to the ground.
I thought that
it's still there. It used to be a little bigger, but it's still there.
Yeah, it was quick.
I don't.
You could like pop, drop, pop, go, pop.
The thing is, it's not that big of a advantage. It's nowhere near the advantage of like a
this is not
Genji
your
cancellation.
Oh yeah.
Or like Winston using melees between his
The one thing I watched about my Genji is
or animation
very bad issue with
Winston shown.
The one thing I have a bad issue with about my Genji, I noticed myself, and I've been trying to fix it.
Can we go through your...
Yeah, but first let me finish my sentence. So, when I like right-clicking, you have to be at a certain distance for 3 shurikens to hit, and sometimes I right-click targets that are too far away. I should be left-clicking and then dashing.
I do the same thing. That's the only reason I'm so bad at Genji, because I don't know how to...
You
I don't know
just
when
have to judge
right
the
click
dish.
versus my left click.
I do. It's mid-range, like console mid-range, that's left click. Anything like split, like halfway into mid-range, that's like into your closer is gonna be your right click. And I used to do it all the time, but I keep fucking it up, so I gotta practice it even more.
It's funny
In the
because
fight, it's tough.
the thing is, I always played Genji's main two right click and left click just like Lucio's. If you think about it, it's kind of the same like thing. When you're close range, you boop. You use your right click because it does more damage. Just
Right
like
click does a lot more
right
damage
click
than
does more damage.
Kill
Everything else.
Let's break it.
It's like the same playstyle, but you don't move people with.
Like with widows, you want to left click dash them.
Like, I see people like that. Say you're playing like Lucio and you have all your ammo. I see people trying to beat down pressing right click because I don't think they understand that. Some people
still never forget that fucking Lucio that kept playing ping pong with me that one game.
That was so long ago. That was like
I know, but that was fucking stupid. I played against this Lucio. This dude kept interrupting me every fire strike, every swing, every time I went against their enemy team for one target. He kept interrupting me. He knew who I was focusing. He jumped on me, pushed me away, and focused me down.
Recover your flag.
I was like, what the fuck kind of shit is this? I've never seen a Lucio do that to me.
Enemy has taken your flag.
He just kept focusing me off their targets. He knew that I was the one securing the kills, like in the fight. So he immediately was interrupting me.
one of the sickest Lucio plays I've ever seen is there was a charging diva on Ilios well, and you knew she was gonna ult, and the Lucio was standing like in the corner.
You're powered up. Get in there.
I like that. No, this way, man. This is like season 2.
On PlayStation,
It's one of the things that made me want to play Lucio more. It was unwell, and we had I don't know what the fuck. We had a Lucio and a Hawk, and a diva was coming in, and you could tell she just wanted to ult, and she was away from the well, and what the fucking Lucio did was all right. This is when Hog's hook was really wonky. The Hog threw out the hook, missed it. Fucking the Lucio booped the flying diva into his hook after he used it, and then our Hog hooked her into the well and dropped her, and then she ulted and then it fell into the well.
Oh my god.
It was so fucking sick. I went absolutely nuts.
That's
It's what made me
crazy.
love this game. It's like one of those plays that made me love the game. Because you don't get that shit in Call of Duty and shit. Like,
You know what I seen recently that I didn't know with Hog, that I literally was like, this is probably the fucking simplest thing that I never abused.
Showing up.
Hog versus Hog, right?
Well,
I was
Hog's
playing-
changed so much since he came out.
I was playing
insane,
against
Hook.
he was his rank said Masters, but we were fighting GMs, me and this dude, and we were just he
believe it's
plays
3
Diamond in
fucking
CTF and I plays whatever, but we were playing, right? And I fought this Masters Hog, and the fucking craziest thing I seen, I went to go heal. This dude hooked me and canceled my heal.
Yeah, that's
He saved
That's
his hook to
basic
cancel
play.
my heal.
a basic
never-
play.
That's not no one else would think of that. That's crazy.
I mean, saving your hook to cancel
Yes, but you would think that
cooldown is-
a lot of people, yeah, but Trip, a lot of people think that your hook can be used for just kills. You wouldn't think of it to cancel anything. And use
You
it
must
for a
have been
utility
in
like that.
silver then, because that's like I don't think anyone beyond silver just thinks that way.
Jesus Christ.
But I get it though.
Hog?
Like when were you
Wow,
new to the
okay.
game? No, were you new to the game though?
This was recently. I've never done that
Oh
before.
wow, that's. I mean,
Hog hooking to
Ben,
cancel
I'm
people's
gonna
stuff
make
is
fun
like
of you because
pretty
that shit's
common,
been
I feel
around
like.
forever.
Well, maybe I don't play Hog.
I
enough.
get hooked
Now
by
I do.
Hog to cancel my coalescence.
All right, so any channeled ability.
I
you
know
can
about
hook-
that, but like hook, that was just a fat play. Like I was weak. in
Yeah, it's a
HP.
fat play.
I went to
I'll
go
give you that,
fucking
yeah, that's
heal,
cool.
and the dude hooked me mid fucking heal, and I couldn't heal, so he shot me in the face, and then he won the fight. It was
Yeah,
just a
that's-
good play
Yeah,
for
it's
me.
a good
That's
play.
all.
That's a huge play.
Right.
I'm just surprised you didn't know that can happen.
I knew that could happen. I didn't think of that specifically.
Well, literally, like a fucking. Remember when you showed me that you can turn around when you have the Rhine shield up and you go look around?
Yeah, that was crazy.
I didn't know that shit either, and that blew my
Right.
mind.
And that's simple,
every time,
right?
Every time I brought up that shit to people, everyone was like, "Are you dumb? Have you ever played Rhine before?" I was like, "No." Like, you're like, "That shit is common as fuck." I was like, "No fucking way!" Like that.
Yeah,
shit's
but
high
I've
level.
seen
Like, no one ever thinks about
high
that shit.
plat Ryans not know it either. I've talked to people. We played a game with one person.
Yeah,
who
no,
didn't-
I
actually didn't
that's
know
what
that.
I'm
He
saying.
said, I was like,
that's
all
why
right.
I'm saying it's like there's some obvious shit in the game that
Prepare
you
to
don't really
attack.
realize.
Select
until you-
Stuff people no one talks about. You don't
Yeah,
play
I
the
know.
character too.
That's
Even
exactly.
if you do
what I
play with the character, sometimes.
It's like how all right, so as a Brig, a big thing about Brig, if you bash someone and then you flail them, they will not go as far as if you just bash them without stunning them. A stun target does not go as much distance as a stun target doesn't go as far as a non-stun character. It's just how the game works. And it's like when I played Lucio way back in the day, I had no idea that if you were speed boosting yourself, you can boot people a lot further. Like your speed dictates how far the character goes that you're booping. I had no idea. So I would boop a
Momentum.
hog and it would move like 5
Commences in 30
inches,
seconds.
but I would see other Lucios boop fucking like Rhymes like 1,000 feet. I'm like, how the fuck are you doing that? And I had to learn that if you speed boost and you press E, then you can fucking boot people fucking so fucking far.
That makes sense.
And it's like something you don't really think about, and you have to like experiment with. And the more you play, you'll learn it.
A lot of like a lot of people, like the only reason why I can tell what, when people, the one thing that you're gonna develop in skill next when you're playing is you're gonna notice
I
that.
said only Nick.
Well, I'm going because I don't know what feature. I don't know. Feature doesn't like people judging anything.
That's not true.
I don't know this shit.
Why do you
But
say that? to me?
I'm not judging. I'm not judging.
Call it out.
Okay, I get it. People are just judging me.
Yeah, you're
I'm not
bronze.
judging. Okay? No.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to play the game. Okay.
Wow, okay, so you guys.
No,
get the
go,
fun.
go, go. Dude, it's fucking.
Anyway, So it's kind of like, it's not just game experience, but it is kind of. But listen, when you get higher and stuff, you're gonna and you like watch your alt charge. And,
Oh
like,
wait, dude, you know what I just found out?
slap you. So anyway, I want you to pay attention to your abilities and how fast you build your ult. By you doing that, you can pay attention to other healers, and you can see how fast they build their ult. And then you can call out their ults before they, and you can see the positioning before they. So
I do that all the time.
Let's do a fucking Overwatch pop.
But that's how I can read Ryan's. Is because I see their abilities.
I call out when people are gonna do their ults all the time.
Listen, shh. What's the max charge a Zarya can get with
All
her bubbles?
soldiers are hard to kill.
I don't know.
40?
I don't play Zarya now.
It's 40.
So
There's for some reason people think they get max charge with one bubble. It takes 2.5 bubbles to get max charge. I'm sorry. And I don't think people. I think people think they can. And for some reason, people that play Zarya think they can tank an infinite amount of damage with the bubble. No.
nah, that's not true. Yeah.
250 or something like that.
That's not true. It's just the problem is that in lower healers, if you get like a Smurf Zarya that can actually aim, she's gonna burn you down. So that's the one reason why I tell people in low healers to never click the bubble.
No, but I'm making an argument. Because people get so scared of it. If she's by herself, people will just stop shooting her. If everyone focuses, she's fucking dead. Like, and if she's dead, her charge resets to 0, so it doesn't matter if you
I
kill her or
wasn't
not. She's
cut out
fucking
for
dead.
retirement anyway.
You're right, but
Her
if she
shield
has an
doesn't
entire
last for
team
fucking
behind her, you can't just focus her
course,
in the
no,
middle.
that's a
There's
completely different
people who do that. There's people
Oh,
who do that.
it's obviously situational.
There's just times where you'll have a Zarya that's overextended, and right when she bubbles, everyone will just ignore her and just let her get up. No, just kill the bitch.
Right, and the reason why I say
People are
don't
so
hit the
scared of
bubble,
that fucking
right,
bubble.
I agree. The reason why I say don't hit the bubble is because I've seen a lot of Zarya's white teams because they don't know how to focus them, and guess what? Play to your elo.
Enemy
Exactly what I said.
Why do you start to come back if you're listening to Shako?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Like, I'll make a Shako, it's like, kill this Zarya, like, but then someone
When's
like,
the
no,
first
she's
time you've
bubbled.
ever seen that?
I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about in general.
No, I know.
I've
I'm
seen that a
saying,
million times.
When have you ever seen that?
I've seen that a million. I'll make a Shako to kill a Zarya, and people are like, no, she's bubbled. It's like, okay, kill the fucking Zarya. Like, it doesn't matter. It's like, just because a fucking Ryan has their shield up doesn't mean you can't kill them. Just fucking kill the fucking person. Like, they have.
You're going to be
easy to
okay.
kill something if you focus them.
I've seen in the middle of fights though, where it's like 6v6 or whatever, and we're just split target fighting.
I mean,
I've seen you say, kill the fucking Zarya.
all right, yes, because because if she's fully charged and you kill her first in the team fight, you are minimizing, you're destroying so much of their team's damage that it's worth it to destroy their
I
bubble.
get what you're saying, but everybody's split in the fight and they don't realize it.
Well, that's just bad coordination.
Right,
That's
and
not,
I was
nothing
trying to get that
my
to you.
shot call is
but you
correct.
talked
It's just that
over me
people
one
aren't.
day. Remember that? Remember that? You talked over me that day. Well, what I was trying to get to you that day was that everyone was split on their own fucking targets and they had no time to focus. They were gonna die on their own targets, so it was like they didn't have time to focus and they were acting like bitch boys. And then you listen to shot calls. Shot calls is kill one target, move to the next one. And that then when I was trying to tell you that you were like,
A shot call, if a shot call is accurate, doesn't mean that they can't actually do it as long as it's
Well, we hope the wet lights out.
like that. Just
I will keep you. You're powered up. Get in there.
Basically, assuming your team is gonna work together and listen to everything. I won't kill Zarya.
If you shot call assuming your team is shitty, then you're never gonna win a team fight. You have to assume that they're gonna listen to your shot calls. You can't go into shot call and assume your team's gonna not listen. Then why the fuck would you ever make a shot call? If I make a shot call saying, hey, kill this character, I think no one's gonna do it. Why would I ever make that shot call?
Retarded. Oh my god.
See, that's exactly how I would react to that.
Right.
Oh my fucking god. No, there's no fucking way, dude.
Are you on PJ?
I love how he's playing quick play and he's getting super tilted.
Ah!
Is this still Mystery Heroes?
It's quick play.
Oh my god,
Jesus
no way.
Christ. No. There's no way
Imagine
I'm
getting
playing
so
with
tilted playing
this
quick play.
low of levels in just quick play.
Please tell me you didn't
You
shatter
play with
it.
everyone.
Oh my god.
You play with anyone of all
Shatter
levels of
shield.
quick play.
That's not true. They put you in the
Yeah.
same. They play you with the same people in your same rank.
You know what my
Not
favorite thing is,
necessarily.
guys? No, that's not true. That's not true. Yeah, Nyx is right. That's not true. Because for a long time they had me playing on my main with like fucking silvers and golds. Now
Hold on,
they're making
I'll be
me
back.
fight
I'll be
diamonds.
back in like a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, everyone on my team is gold. Everyone that has a fucking public profile.
It's definitely like semi-random at least.
That's why quick play on my main's an actual warm up. Because it's they actually do team comps.
It's so half retarded. We
They
have
actually
a
have diamond
Reinhardt
quick
that doesn't
play.
fucking
Never
press
stop
forward.
fighting for what you believe
I
in.
can't.
That was so funny though, Petre, when you were when you were like other Ryans when they counter you, it's so funny. But watching you get so pissed, like no fucking way. Dude, I've been countered by Ryans too, man. Don't feel bad.
Oh no,
In
I don't.
my
I don't
rank.
feel bad. It's just like.
It's funny though watching.
It's
you
just
get
one of
mad. You're
those
like,
moments where it's just
"Motherfucker,
like,
dude."
gosh.
I've seen Ryan's like try to 3 seconds to actually hit me in a charge, and I've counter charged them. And they're like, "Oh shit."
I don't know.
It's so
I also
funny.
just simply like, I don't have the best equipment, so like I know I'm having some bottlenecking with my peripherals.
All my gym buddies told me to train and actually he said to turn up your volume a lot louder and turn off your music. He said because if you hear like a at least you can counter charge right away. So
That's why I can't listen to music when I'm playing Overwatch.
Yeah,
like,
I can't listen to music.
I'll listen to music if I'm just like playing the arcade or quick play sometimes, but I can't do it with comp because I need to be able to hear everything, like little footsteps, any noise. I can't listen to
I
music.
used to never be able to hear barely shit until recently. I could hear it, but I just couldn't hear it. Now I can really hear it. So it's like, I said, you guys, you know what? I turned up my shit. Remember that?
Yeah, I.
Can we back?
On fire. Keep out of my way.
Oh, my hero pool? Yep, let's
It's
do it.
literally been
I'm ready.
hot in my memory
Get
bank
back
for
in
so
the
long.
I'm ready. Go ahead. I'm ready.
Okay, we went through Ash, right? Now we're on
Yep, we
Hog.
went through.
So wait. Alright, let's refresh. So yours was Rhyme, Hog, Hanzo, and
Young
mine
again.
was Rhyme, Hanzo, and why do you think your Hog is second best?
Who's waking?
Because I'm a
Who's
tank
waking
man.
up the hamster?
That's not agree.
For what?
Why do you
Oh my god.
Because I've slaughtered kids that were masters in 4v4 with Hog. Slaughtered them, like made short work. My hook accuracy is no joke. It's either you miss or you hit with my. I mostly hit.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, I was debating on putting Hog last
Fuck, did he just ultimate?
over McCree because I haven't seen you play Hog a lot.
That's because I don't like to play Hog, because he can get burned down real quick in his meta right now. And he's not really like, I'm more of a fan of Ryan Zarya, to be honest with you, than Hog. I don't like Hog I like fishing with Hog, like, pulling them and shit, but I'm not the greatest at it. But my hook accuracy and kills is more efficient than most of my DPS because it's just I secure the kill when I pull it in. I've blocked down trading.
Oh my
I'm
god.
more
I suck.
efficient or any other besides my grind. That's all.
Don't wake him up.
Last two I really don't have.
Why are you waking him up? What's wrong with you?
You're powered up. Get in there.
I have played in competitive games, just I haven't played
I never really I played with them. Those are the two that I've never really fought. I feel like it's more effective.
Go.
I don't know why. Like I've never had the
because
chance
I
to
secure the kills that I.
No, I know. That's why you just said that. That's why Ash. Like I get that. That makes sense. Like I feel like you make more plays as Hog than you do as McCree.
Right, you're right.
The reason why McCree is last is because well, this is fair for every McCree, but your ult uses is absolutely fucking horrid. Like
that's why I cancel it for ammo now.
Yeah, that's I told you that the other fucking day.
That's why I cancel it for ammo. It's like,
but
in the lower elos you can pull off a couple kills with it, and that's what I do. It's like just a clean up now. It's like,
but like you used to just like stand there and just ult for no reason.
Right.
And I think that's
anymore
like
though.
Basic thing. And the other thing that I don't like about your McCree, you don't left click enough.
Of course I do.
No, not in close range. Like you use it strictly like far away. If you
But I
all right,
still hit.
So what? All right, so, no. This is what happens: is you're in a team, like you're like in like a say you're in like a 2v2 situation. No, but listen, this is what's happening. You're in a 2v2 situation. You'll flashbang a low target character, and you'll still ban the hammer, even though they're a one-shot kill. You just left it. Now you have
I don't
ammo.
do that with tracers. That's not true. I kill tracers.
I'm talking about random. I'm talking about random any character in a 2v2 situation. Even a 1v2 situation. Are battling like a Zen with like a DPS. Like you'll shoot the Zen like to close distance. You'll be shooting at him, and then if he's low, you'll flashbang him, and then you'll fan the hammer for no reason, wasting ammo, and then you just wasted ammo to try to secure the second.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
You're wasting ammo instead of just left clicking them once.
That's a minor fix, though.
That's huge, though.
It is
like
huge, but that's
you know how you said that a fucking creeper canceling his reload is huge. Saving ammo as McCree is huge. That's why one of his abilities reload is gone, because all he has is his gun. Like that's what he does.
And it's flashbang.
Well, and it's popular. But I'm talking about damage. His damage comes from his gun.
Did you guys notice I shut down that tracer earlier? That shit was funny. Every time she came around, I was like, flashbang, fucking smack. Yeah, but
I mean, McCree's a hard counter.
It's true, but I've seen people trace it.
This is not fire.
I think it's one of the hardest things to learn as McCree. But once you know,
I read blinks, yeah.
One is they don't
Do
spam.
something. You're powered up. Get in there.
Literally, if a tracer's number one goal is to distract.
That's why.
I'm gonna ignore her unless obviously she's killing your back, you can do something. But if she's just poking the front line, just ignore the shit out of her. It doesn't matter.
Out of the fight.
Yeah, I've seen that when I played on that jam account, dude, that tracer. I told them
there's
to focus.
nothing more tilting than having a tracer on the other team and someone will call a tracer backline. And every single person on the team turns around. Because literally,
not me though. I'm the main tank.
Literally, all she'll do is blink away and hide. And now you're just looking around for a tracer that doesn't exist. Like, the whole team's all discoordinated now. She's disrupting the team and she wins. That's how she does.
Yeah, but most in the higher elos, the whole team will do.
Keep out of my way.
Of course.
Rotate on the next one.
You're going to be okay.
Yep. So anyway,
these petty fucking
no. I just want them to know
bronze
specifically.
players.
I just want them to, because you didn't clarify.
But I mean, you could say that about anything. It's like you can't say that things.
Play of the game.
Like it matters in every elo. Because like I feel like there's.
DPS's job is to focus down the targets and kill them together. Which you guys know that. I know that, but. The thing is that yes, I've seen a lot of teams rotate on a tracer. It's not good. Yes, but DPS, if they can secure the kill them. They need to make the counter picks, and then you know what I mean. Depends on how close they have to spawn, whichever one's valuable. But
and another thing with your McCree, which I think I've used this with your Ashe too. You do with Ashe too. You try to dual widows, which you're never gonna win. And your Hanzo, you do it with Hanzo too. Hanzo's
Okay, I can pick a fucking Widow with a Hanzo.
Well, the thing about a Hanzo is he can go into cover and then come out and then shoot
and peek
and then
her,
go
yeah.
back. He's good at He's good at peeking, and he has storm arrow, and he has mobility.
Right, I can
McCree
definitely
and
kill
Ash
a Widow.
don't have either of those things, so if you're against a Widow that's good, you're gonna die 99% of the time. There's no you cannot duel a Widow as a McCree or a Ash unless I mean obviously you can get up close with a McCree and Flashbanger and kill her, but
I've killed a couple shitty Widows with Ash.
But the keyword is shitty Widow.
Shitty Widows, right? Didn't I just say shitty?
Yeah, that's the keyword is shitty.
Absolutely.
Like if you said I killed a couple good Widows, I'd be like, yeah, you got lucky.
Yeah, you're fucking dumb.
You got lucky.
Nah, that shit wouldn't fly.
I guess that's it. That's my.
I got better at my
Sage tier ranking.
Pretty nice.
Sage tier ranking. I'm out here just blowing O's.
It's
Who's O's?
If you've seen the progress,
why are you blowing him?
And all the like work and all the just experience total like that Trip's seen me go through.
Nah, you've never been through any progress.
It's pretty bad.
You're still in silver, dude.
So
what?
I was trying to tell
it's not bronze.
I was trying to tell them about the I carried you to the diamond meme that we have.
Oh yeah, you didn't. They took that way out of proportion.
I know, that's why it's a meme.
I specifically told them that if it wasn't for you, yes, I wouldn't be diamond because wouldn't have fixed those.
Yeah, but the meme is they made
the
meme is that they made it seem like I was in every game with you carrying you. That was never the case.
No, I always had the skill. I just needed the tools.
You just needed some guidance.
Right, that's all. I always had that skill where I could be diamond or whatever and push higher and higher.
Why is my mic
oh no,
not
people
working?
don't need to be coached. Alright, tell that to every sports team in the world.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. Football and all that shit.
Tell it to the millionaires that fucking
never
play
stop
sports.
fighting for what you believe in.
Exactly.
This is my jam.
They need that like person in their ear to say, "Hey, look, you're not doing this."
It works outside of video games or sports. Like even in life, sometimes you just need an outsider's perspective.
After a while, I would hear Trip saying, like, "Fucking, be aggressive, pull out." Like, this. Like, I would hear him saying this without him saying it. He would just tell me, "Watch me." He would watch me every day, and I'm talking nose to nose, like. Screen to screen, he would watch me. He would.
That's actually really funny. When I play football, when I play football, my coach in high school would say, every time you play, you should hear me. Like, you should hear everything I say. I do. Yeah, but that's what he would say. He would say, every time you're on the field, even though you can't hear me, you should say
exactly.
Everything I'm coaching you to do, it should be. And it gets you, like, it just makes you think.
At first, when Trip was telling me stuff, you would think, because the way he is, right? You would think, you gotta respect what he knows, because it actually, everything that he says, mostly that he says. Everything that he said in front of Narc's never contested. You notice that? He's never ever been like, oh, Trip, you're wrong. Oh, Trip, you're wrong.
Recover your flag.
Because most of the shit he says
he knows I
got me through. Right.
There was that one time.
No, that was about that was he didn't know. That's not true.
Wait, what?
Oh, you're talking about CTF. CTF.
No. There was the one time where we had triple tank and everyone was not agreeing.
He's the one that said to have triple tank, and I told him not to. That
No,
was such a shitty
everyone else agreed. Everyone else agreed that it worked out better. I think so. I think it did.
No, the reason why it worked out better, Trip, is because we survived more.
We're not winning
And
this one.
what Trip's trying to say is that we could have easily, if the whole team was coordinated, focused down targets.
I'm capturing the flag.
But we wasn't enough without the triple.
Because I remember being facetious about it and keep like bringing it up when we actually didn't have triple tank, and I was making fun of.
It's the worst character to walk up.
Just because it worked out doesn't mean it was the best strat. Sometimes you just get lucky.
We were kind of getting wrecked though before he switched to Zarya.
Because that's literally what I was making fun of him about. What I started saying is, oh, now the dude that only plays Zarya switched to Zarya, and now we're winning. That's what I said.
Yeah,
Because like it had nothing to do with us going to the thing. It had something to do with our best player going to his best character. It had nothing to do with the
on.
honest with you, Mix, he's actually a master Zarya.
He's a fucking amazing. That's why I kept making fun of him about
Actually,
it. I'm like, oh, now that our fucking.
I don't doubt his Zarya skills at all.
No, I'm not saying you do. I'm just telling you his actual skill rank for Zarya.
I believe it.
Like 4 seasons. Like, me and him met. I was like, dude, this guy's badass. Like, I didn't think he'd ever kill me or whatever. But like, we started playing more and more and more, and he trusted my Ryan more and more and more. And he just kept. He must have like been like, this kid has some skill, because otherwise he would have been like, this guy sucks. You know what I'm saying?
You're not getting rid of me that easy.
And he didn't even join the stream right away. He didn't even know about it.
I'm ready to start a blizzard.
But yeah. It's good to be good friends with Narc now. Like before, like he was super shut out. He's really shut out. Like he's a shut out person. Me and Kev talked about that. What I mean by shut out is he doesn't like to.
I don't think I've ever interacted with him directly, so.
I have. Yeah, he doesn't respond to negative.
Literally the opposite.
He's more chill than me. He's super
I feel
chill.
I feel like he's the kind of person where I would like say something stupid and he would say something and I would actually if I was like he would make me.
I'll rest when the fighting is done.
He actually has that power over me.
It's just he doesn't.
Wild.
Just
Except when
doesn't.
he suggests triple time.
One time, me and him were playing or whatever, and I was like, man, that dude's acting like a punk.
Oh,
And he's
we're
like, that
scoring.
dude's a bitch. And that was it. He literally was just like, yeah, that dude's a bitch. And just shut up. That was it.
I remember the first time I ever saw you play with him when you were streaming and I was watching. He said something and you were like, I have a friend Trip that would say the exact same shit. And
Did I say that?
Yeah, and literally, and I typed in the chat, right when you said that, I said, this dude sounds like me, like in the chat, at the same time.
Well, Narc, Trip told me he goes, you need to start playing with Narc. He's fucking good.
That's exactly what I said. I was like, this is the only, literally, when you met
Best
him,
player
like,
I've seen in
you-
Diamond, he
you were
said.
playing-
One step ahead of the rest.
You were playing, you were literally losing 1,000 games because you had shitty teammates. And you met Mark, and I was like, dude, you should just keep playing.
But I was already Diamond at that point when I met him. He was Diamond.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, if you want to stay in Diamond, you should play with this dude. And then you did, and then
Oh, let's break
this
it.
dude actually.
He does. He's fucking crazy.
It's not like it's just like he's.
And he doesn't get scared of shit when he plays DPS. I like that. He doesn't like get started.
People out there, now I'm never gonna listen. Never gonna stop talking about that. Every time we're in a game with Narc, we're like, we should go triple tank.
Why do you think triple tank should have been on that first round, but then you
To be honest,
suggested
I
it
was
later?
probably drunk as fuck, and I don't. I kind of remember it. I remember the situation. Like I remember that
GG.
happening. I don't remember why it happened, and I don't remember why it was good or not.
Trip, it's not a big deal. It's just.
I just
the problem
remember-
was-
We
I
had
get what you're saying.
222 on the first. It was on
But Nyx,
I think it was on
shit
Anubis.
if you can't.
yeah, it was on Anubis, and we had 222, and then they were wrecking us, and we got to the second point. He switched to Zarya, and we held it a lot longer than we would have.
All right, so if
Our
you're playing,
DPS
all right,
couldn't
let me
counter it.
let me
Our
just
DPS
let me
couldn't
say it
counter
this
the other
way.
DPS, and that's
If
why.
we're 2-2-2, right, and you're playing Ana, right? You're a trash Ana. If you just instantly switch to a Moira, the team's gonna do better. It
Well,
makes
yeah.
sense that a person picking their best character, the team's gonna do better.
Yeah, no,
Doesn't
I
matter
get
what
that.
the team comp is. That's why, like, if we're arguing team comps in like a game, I will just say, fuck it, just play whatever you're best at. Because
Yeah, Trip. The thing is though, dude, like when we like sometimes you gotta realize like the DPS can't counter the other DPS, and you gotta make that call like, hey, what's gonna win me this game? So that's what Narc did. He made the call like this is gonna win me the game. So we're gonna switch it real quick and see if it works. And that's what he did. He wasn't saying that it's a team comp, and we had this discussion.
That's my exact argument. It wasn't a team
Right.
comp. It was
It
just,
was
him
just
switching to his
basically
best character.
we couldn't counter their team as a unit, so he had to do what he had to do. That's
Yeah,
all.
so pick your best character.
Right. That was all. It was nothing serious. Nothing like, oh, we ran 3 tanks. No, we ran 3 tanks for a purpose. It wasn't just because it wasn't even a comp. You know, it was for a reason. We could survive, and that's what I was trying to say. It was like too much. Everyone was talking at once. I think it overwhelmed you, and you didn't hear me.
I mean, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't remember it. I don't.
And then the next round, when we were on attack, you wanted us to go triple tank, and he was doing it until the end.
He was doing it.
No, but then we won. We went triple tank. So of course.
If it. Yeah, that's why I told Trip, like, I don't like to play Ryan. The reason why I don't like to play Ryan in low plat is because it's the speed of things. Like, you get, it's just, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't get your team to listen to you as Ryan, it's like, I can't play like that. It just drives me nuts.
Yeah.
I can't do it. And that is the speed of things is just, I'm so used to a certain way of doing things. Like lower elo Ryans have to be aggressive. They have to charge ramp like to get fucking kills. Like you gotta hold shield more and charge and like shield flick and do all this other shit that you don't have to do in that rank. You have to be super aggressive more than passive, and you have to balance that. It's like you gotta play to you. It fucking sucks. So I don't like to do it. But when I play with you guys, I know you guys trust my Ryan harm, so I'm okay. Sometimes you're off in the flank doing DPS.
I do it all. That's how I play DPS. It works so much better.
Yeah, but you make Nyx follow you, and it ruins a front line.
Not necessarily, but
Nyx's biggest problem is trying to heal the other healer. And they don't do that.
I noticed that she follows you into a lot of disasters.
It's like
you gotta stop letting
not
her do that.
necessarily.
The #1 rule of playing
Nyx, you do that.
is not follow. The only
I mean,
way,
yeah.
like support, if supports are off.
Get in there.
I don't do this shit for people to follow.
No, I mean, I'll only go so far. Like, I'm not gonna follow you.
Yeah, but
There's times where you'll actively bait me into shit because I think you're there. Well, I know you're there, and you make me do shit that I wouldn't know. Like, I'll be over aggressive because I'm like, oh, Nyx is here.
See, and I see that. I see that.
It's like enabling an alcoholic. It's like, oh, there's a beer. She has a beer in front of me.
And you know what Nyx tells me? You know what Nyx tells me when I tell her that? You know what she tells me, Trip? Guess what Nyx tells me when I tell her that? I know how to play healer.
Okay, no, I do say that, but I appreciate advice, but sometimes you tell me stuff that I know and that I already have on my mind that I'm thinking of, and
You
it's
do
like...
the same thing to him, so...
You do.
Yeah, maybe so.
Guys do the same shit.
See, Nyx, but I can see everything that's going on, and I know if my team is behind me or in front of me. So when I see you go off the flank and help Trip and Narc needs heals or the backline needs heals and you have visual on,
You're both shitty shots.
We gotta leave her.
Oh, you look tired.
And when I do it, just listen.
Stop.
What I'm
Just,
saying.
just don't follow Trip. He goes into disaster. Even if he needs heals, he's a healer. It's fine.
I'm a very...
I'll help him out, and then we can play.
I play in a high-risk, high-reward mindset, because I think it's the best way to play. I don't like playing. I'd rather...
I noticed that when you play, the speed of your things, like, you're not used to, like, playing that slow. Like, you're used to, like, aggressive fights, fast and done.
That's how you should...
But you gotta play to your elo. You gotta, like, go back. I don't give a shit. You're leading.
The thing is, I play...
No, I know. And that's why you place...
I'm not gonna sit play and attack.
No, I know.
If I see a kill that I think I can get, I'm gonna go for it.
I get what you're saying.
That's why it's high risk, high reward. If I die, then we're probably gonna lose. If I get it, then I'm not gonna go after something that doesn't.
I can't believe you saw that too, though. Nyx pushing up with you a couple of times. I was like, holy shit. I mean, obviously.
Do something.
I don't think it's just,
Get in there.
I think it's just healers in general feel like they have to protect each other.
I think Moira especially, because she's just very good at, like, protecting other healers.
No, she's so bad at solo healing. Her strength is...
No, I know. I'm not saying that she's good at solo healing, because she's not.
You should never be, like, flank healing. Like, that's literally the last thing you should be doing. So if I'm a brig and I'm going by myself because I think I'm a pro, you should not be behind me.
That's why I usually just try to throw healing balls for
If
you.
you're a Mercy, I get it. Mercy killing so
Yeah, but what happens if an arc takes not just an arc, but anyone that's on the flank takes a couple hits and you need to throw your healing over them? You don't have it.
or the whole front line's getting bashed, fucking destroyed, and you can.
Well, obviously it like just depends on the situation. Like obviously
waste your
someone
healing.
else needs it more. That's why it depends.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you leave when you think they don't need it, then by the time you get back, they're gonna have to need it at that point.
I've seen a lot of fights happen like that, but I just don't
Yeah,
say
I know.
anything.
That's just why it depends.
That's why being aggressive is so good in the game. Because there's people like Nick that will do stupid shit like follow your other healer, and then you just take advantage of that by being hyper aggressive.
And then you just see a Widow kill Nyx and then try to snipe you, but you gotta.
No, what will happen is Orion will see that there's healers around, and they'll just charge and be hyper aggressive in the rest of the team.
I feel like I don't generally, at least not anymore, stay too far away from the team.
No, I'm just talking about when you like try to enable my aggressive playstyle. If I wanted you with me, I would shock you. If I don't talk, I'm doing it.
There was a few times like
the reason I do it on Brig is because Brig is so like has so much survivability. It's so easy to go off on your own. And if it doesn't work out, you get back easily.
Nyx, you're not the only one that does that.
No, I know. I make
Yeah, that's why I said it's
mistakes
not just Nick.
Nyx, I called out Fate for that too, to be honest with you. Me and I both did. I said it first. I said, yo, Fate, you gotta stop pocketing us because you're not getting the other teammates enough heals. And she's like, well, you guys are the best in the team, and you guys, I was like, that doesn't matter. I was like, you need to flick your heals. And Dark's like, yeah, you gotta stop pocketing us. she didn't realize, she thought it was more valuable to pocket us because we are being aggressive and getting killed. It's not. You need to. And she didn't realize that, so she made it known. So it was Fate did it too. It's not just you.
No, I know. I make mistakes sometimes. Like I'll admit that.
Why we
Yeah, but
have
she doesn't
that
do it anymore.
Reaver? Gay.
Betray.
I think you should say sometimes I make the right play. That's more accurate.
No, Nyx, you do great. I
No, Nyx,
honestly
you're-
liked it when you were trying to climb and trying to get like to diamond and stuff. You just got to have the right team and the right people who actually need to. That's their mindset, is to climb.